there's almost a free fall. We can hike down there as long as you have a tree to hold on to, but it is literally. What do you think that what do you call it?
Grade?
Yeah. What do you think that grade is down there?
At least 45 degrees.
Yeah. And if you can't, that one right there is better. But then, if you start sliding, if you're going fast enough, you'll eventually reach the end of the ridge, and that's all around our property, and you're just gonna fall off. You're just gonna keep falling.
That's actually where we were going to build the house.
Yeah, that's right. Even further out.
Yeah.
You think this will make it, or?
Well,
To
it
try
can only
going
go as far as the trees are falling across the road.
Yeah.
So no.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Now that goes up to another part of the part of the property in there. It's really grown up this summer. But look how pretty it is in there. Chiggers and stuff after this now, hitting all these trees.
Not me, man.
No, well, my legs are still sprayed. Just kind of came out joyriding. We've got a 4th of July party to go to around noon to one of the neighbors' friends in the little town that we live near. So we're really not wanting to just kill ourselves with manual labor today because it's just going to get hot. Probably is once you start falling and the ridge comes up.
We should be getting close to the end of the property.
Yeah.
Somewhere in here.
Isn't there, what is there, like a white?
A little flag.
A little white flag?
Because
We're still up there.
up there is actually where we were going to... There.
Mm-hmm.
Up there is where we were going to put the house, but it's so rocky and it was so far down here
And narrow.
Narrow. It wasn't wide enough to do anything. We would have had to build out over the drop off. Yeah.
And we're not made out of money and didn't want to.
Yeah, that would have been very, very expensive. And then at the time, running power down here was just going to cost a fortune. It's going to cost us a fortune anyway because we're going to have to go solar just because it's Not necessarily so far from where the power pole is at our place, but we have to clear a 30-foot swath, ground to sky, all the way across our neighbor's property, and then we have to get permission from a trust.
That owns some of it.
We have to get a hold of a trust that owns property between us and our neighbor. And you know what it's like to try to get signatures on the trust. And two, it would be, you know,
Yeah,
putting power poles on you know, stuff like this. It's a very steep grade,
and we were going to have to destroy all the trees on that
yeah,
that
we're
30
gonna have
foot.
to take all the trees down,
And
pay
we're
to
just-
have that cleared, and
We're just not about that kind of.
come on our place to do it. And I don't want all my trees gone, so I'll be deadgum if I'm gonna ask my neighbors to cut theirs down, because, you know, for me. So
what we're doing is solar. So anybody with solar information, any homesteaders out there, we do want to try to do it ourselves, but we're actually going to see what we have to do to be able to get the property insured. So we're going to see if we'll be able to do it ourselves and still get insurance. That's just something that I've been reading about. But Dennis is slick with all that stuff. Dennis can do anything.
it's a matter of wanting to,
Yeah.
and how
He
and
can
how long,
want to.
and how long Diana can wait on me to get it done. It
Didn't
takes
I-
me forever to do anything.
Diana can do all that stuff with him. But I'm kind of limited on the physical aspect of all of it. So
Yeah,
not my brain.
she could do a little bit, or a lot for a little bit, and then she pays for it. So
For days and days.
we try not to really have her do a whole lot, just because it does whoop her so bad.
We should have just made this alive.
Yeah, I guess we could have.
I guess we can on the way back, maybe. Well, I'm gonna get off here, or do you want to keep driving down, or you turn around?
I'm looking for property flags that I don't see them. I think we're too far. I think we've actually passed our
You
property.
think so?
Pretty sure we have.
I don't know. It's
'Cause it was. I don't see any flags running across here, and I don't see. There was a white streamer and some.
well,
some
maybe we'll
pink
see it when we come back.
streamers
Come
where
back
the
across.
surveyors had surveyed this stuff, so.
When we find it, we need to replace it with some of our stuff so we'll know the color, or a more obvious thing to look for. Okay, well, I'm gonna sign off this one for now. Say bye, honey.
Bye, honey.
We'll talk to y'all later.